what you just said, Michael. Just think, and I was writing something similar to that today, and that is when you are the type of person who's compassionate, and you just said you help people who have broken wings or whatever happens to them. You know what it does for you? It motivates and it equips you to be able to do it yourself. You're able now to do it much swifter for you because you practice. You've taken the time out. You've been out helping others.
I'll share some, and you're very right. And I'll share some. I have 5 daughters, and I just taught my daughters how to change a tire. I
Oh,
made them change the tire, right? I stood there and made them change the tire, but it empowers them, right? They know they can call AAA anytime, but ultimately they know if they need to, they can change that tire, right? So I have that same philosophy with my family as well as I do publicly, right? It's a matter of giving forward, and that good karma you put out, you get good karma in return, right? The one that taught me how to fly drones,
how old is she? How old is she?
she is 17, senior in high school.
Mhm.
She is a basketball player. She plans to go to Embry-Riddle University to be an aeronautical engineer, and that's the
Uh-huh.
#1 aeronautical school in the world. So in Daytona Beach. So she's aspiring to graduate high school this year and go there. Our daughter Bailey's going to KU for her MBA. And then our youngest just started high school this year. So
You know what? And see, the 17-year-old, right? Okay, I was going to ask you, which one of the girls would you say is probably more like yourself? It's the 17-year-old, right?
Aubrey, yeah,
Yeah.
Aubrey. She taught me how to fly. She's, you know, she loves the stories when I come back and I tell her, hey, I flew this, or I flew this big aircraft, or I did this project, right? But yeah, and what's funny is my wife's father was a lead engineer on the B-1 bomber program. She's got that engineering mindset that she's going to do really, really well.
That's correct. I look at your sites, Michael, because I look at to see what's he done now. What's Michael doing now? Where's he? Yeah, I look to see what you've done.
Yeah, I'm running really silent right now because I'm so busy. Since coming out with Volatus, I've now been moved to VP of Cargo, which I'm building out several resupply programs around the world. One is using our drones to haul uncut diamonds from a Namibian mine to a shore. We're doing cargo delivery.
Excuse me, Michael. I can hear you a little bit, but you're starting to drift off just a little bit.
Yeah, can you hear me okay now?
Okay, I don't know why your voice. You were clearer at first. Now you're drifting off a little bit. Your voice, your tone. Why? What's made you when you were younger? How did you decide this is what I'm going to do? I love flying, and I'm getting ready. I'm going to fly. That will be my career. Okay, was this someone in the family or just somebody historically? But what made you want to fly?
Yeah, so it's kind of twofold, right? So growing up on the south side of Chicago, I was a huge Bessie Coleman fan, right? Bessie was the first African-American female to ever get her pilot's license. She couldn't get it in the United States, so she had to go to Paris, France to get it, right? So Bessie was from the south side of Chicago. She worked in the White Sox barber in the neighborhood. We knew of Bessie, right? If we did, icon, and for all of us, outside, right? So I went in different directions, even though I had that passion for aviation early on. I went into a business career and spent years in a business career, and then went to work at Microsoft as an executive for them. And then I got the aviation bug with my daughter and came into this. So I really got the aviation momentum late in life. I got big early on, but I went in a whole different direction, right? So
about how long ago was that, Michael? How long ago?
I started my company in 2015, my drone company in 2015. So
okay.
I just was acquired by Volatus 5 months ago.
Okay.
I've only been on with Volatus for 5 months, So in this relatively short time span, I learned how to fly, build a successful brand, and morphed into an international aerospace company, right? I did that myself. Anybody can do and achieve that, right? It's those relationships.
Wow. Wow. And see, there you go, just showing, you exemplify someone who says, well, if I want to pick up and take my expertise and go over here, then that's what I'll do. They don't just feel like, well, I've got to stay here and work here at this company for the rest of my life. I like you. See, when I look at your profile, you're so diversified. And that's why I'm listening to you now, and it all fits in. It all comes together. But out of everything that you've done, Michael, even right now, what's your favorite? You said, Marlene, when I do this is what I really enjoy the most. What do you enjoy, the most?
Flying.
Flying.
Yeah, this is I'm at the happiest point ever in my life, professionally and personally. But I have a great family, but professionally, I'm having so much fun right now because I'm not working. This is passion. I may get tired because of all this travel and stuff, but I'm passionate about this industry. And I do a lot of public speaking, and I tell people, if someone would have came to me on the south side of Chicago and told me about aviation, I'd have been the best Top Gun pilot this country ever had.
Wow.
I
Wow.
didn't get bit by that till late in life, which I'm a
Mm.
highly motivated person as it is. And when I set my focus on something, I attain that, right? It's just kind of like this year, my present to myself is I want to become a helicopter pilot on top of everything
Mhm.
else. So I plan on going through and getting my helicopter license. So I don't have a bucket list. I just go out and do it, right?
I
So
love that. You are
yeah,
so inspiring. I
yeah.
saw a school. Do you speak? Are you a public speaker? You go to schools, Michael? I
Yeah,
saw
I
a
go to
school.
schools, I go to events, anywhere anybody asks for me to speak about this because I'm so passionate about it. So many people know me. I've done so much in the industry that it's my way of giving back. And I'm so full of passion in this that I've got so much to give back that when I get those opportunities, I'm glad to do it.
And know it, and I'm glad that I saw you and we met because you just don't know. Sometimes, Michael, you inspire people, and you may not even know that you're inspired. You're being an inspiration to them.
Oh, really? Thank you. You
Yeah,
know, for me, I say, people always say, well, why do you do all this stuff, right? And at schools that you just see it click in them, right? For me, that's the reward.